Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm Crispy Cruiser, and I'm here to share with you the best electronic drum kit ever. Now, I know there's a big unboxing culture on YouTube, but according to these pictures, that took place on my birthday in 1999. Yup, that's 16-year-old me right there. With my uncle unboxing this amazing drum kit fresh from Guitar Center. Best I could do right now under short notice is take them out of the case for you. Yay! Let's get going. Got my new work hat, got my work boots on, got my worker scruff going. Because safety is sexy, I have the cone zone to protect my thighs from the boom arms while taking sharp corners when I walk. I run into them often without the cones, even though I know they're there. Why? 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 The only thing you won't see is my work crack, because, well, crack kills. It is a very nice case. Everything is so organized in their specified slots. Space for the module, space for drums and cymbal pads, space for the hi-hat control pedal, and the KD-7 kick trigger, along with all the cables for power and outputs to the amps or mixing board. And you can even fit drumsticks in there. This case even has a slot for the snare stand, with Velcro straps to keep it secure. Pro tip, don't use the same drumsticks on your electronic drums that you use on your acoustic drums. A gnarly, scarred up drumstick can wear the cymbal pads, drum heads, and rims. Take care of your equipment and it will take care of you at every gig. That being said, this particular Roland TD-10 V-Drums kit is comprised of all the original TD-10 module, drums with the original mesh drum heads, cymbal pads, balanced 1/4-inch TRS cables, all on the original drum rack. The only modification I made was begrudgingly out of necessity to the mounting clamps. These are a sweet upgrade made by Gibraltar Hardware. Shout out to Sweetwater. The original mounting clamps were made of composite and began to shatter over time and usage. I would have loved to have kept this drum kit all original. Sadly, epoxy can only go so far. And I don't own a 3D printer. Aww. It took forever. Forever to get the new mounting clamps on the drum rack. I will spare you the boring details. For my tips and tricks on how to set up a drum rack though, check out this link right here. So let's speed things up and finish putting it all together. While that's happening, I will ask the question on everyone's mind. What makes the vintage Roland TD-10 V-Drums the best electronic drum kit ever? The Roland TD-10 V-Drums is the first electronic drum kit to be designed by drummers for drummers. Drummers of all kinds, from beginners, intermediate, advanced, and even the best drummer ever. Hobbyists and professionals have enjoyed what Roland V-Drums have to offer throughout their legacy. Roland set the bar and standards still used today in the electronic drum kit and the virtual percussion and drum software industry, all starting with the TD-10. Though I have tried many of the varieties of brands and models of electronic drum kits, my favorite is always the Roland TD-10 V-Drums. The inspiration to play these drums took me from this to this. Please allow me this moment to elaborate with a brief history. In 1997, Roland released the TD-10, the very first of the V-Drums kit line. It was also the first synthesized drum kit to feature the mesh drum heads on the snare and toms that are now industry standards for mid-level to high-end electronic drum heads. These drum heads are an essential feature that offer a drummer a realistic feel and bounce to the drumstick. Finally, something comparable to an acoustic drum head. That real feel of playing drums, coupled with the Roland TD-10 module's state-of-the-art feature of composite object sound modeling, or as 16-year-old me called it, awesome technology, creates a stunning realism when paired with the new sensor technology in each drum. This brilliant tech makes it possible to adjust the sound produced based on where the player hits the drum, giving the drummer a wide dynamic range, similar to an acoustic drum head. Adding to the TD-10's amazingness is the sonic flexibility of 50 fully customizable drum kits, 600 different sounds to customize and play with, and 50 melody instruments to play along with for practicing. The range of sounds on these triggers varies from the traditional acoustic drum sound sampled from a wide variety of real drums, emulations of past electronic drums such as the Simmons hexagonal E-drums, anything for Selena, to the absolutely absurd ridiculousness that makes a synthesizer, well, a synthesizer.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, I got nothing. But it also features some amazing drum machine sounds. It's not hip hop, it's electro. Ooh. Dibba 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 dibba. Ooh. Dibba 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 dibba. Ooh. And let's not forget the world famous vintage drum machines that to this day are used in genres like EDM, pop, hip hop, and industrial music. I'm talking about TR-909. And my personal favorite, the TR-808. The TD-10 module can also be used as its own drum machine, completely controlled by musical instrument digital interface, more commonly known as MIDI. Roland took things to the next level with the TD-10's ability to manipulate all elements of a single sound. From the tone, attack, resonance, decay, microphone type, microphone placement, room size, and other onboard effects such as reverbs, compressors, and gates, making this drum kit a force to be reckoned with. All these elements make for infinite possibilities to creating your own unique signature sounds. I tell you, this is absolutely priceless as a drummer trying to stand out from the crowd or cut through a band mix. This drum kit can easily be used in both studio and live concert performance applications, even as a percussionist. In 1998, Roland released its game-changing KD-10 V kick, the first kick pad of its kind featuring a mesh drum head, which offered more usable surface area, allowing for the use of a double kick pedal. A huge upgrade when compared to the KD-7. At last, the real feel needed for the feet and pedal portion of drumming. Side note, I could never find a case for the KD-120. If you happen to know of one, please let me know in the comments section. And here you have it, the Roland TD-10 V-Drums. The drums are white, which was the only color they were offered in until red was released years later. No complaints though on the white color. This exact drum kit was my very first drum kit. And to honor that, I painted both of my Sonar acoustic touring drum kits a hazy whitewash. So, got it all set up and then learned the harsh reality about this electronic drum kit. The drawback to this drum kit is the dumb backup battery. While in storage, my TD-10 module did a factory reset, losing all the amazing customization I had done since the day I got it. I wasn't even aware it had a backup battery. I have stored all kinds of goodies in its memory for decades without issue. So why now? Why? 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 Okay, I'm good. After some in-depth research, it turns out there are 2 compatible memory cards offered. However, I came to find out that those memory cards also require a backup battery, which means inevitable data loss. Why? 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 I wish the data memory situation was more reliable when the module is not plugged in 24/7. In all fairness, the battery did last a very long time. For those wondering what the backup battery is, it is a single CR2032 that is easily replaced. So, basically a watch battery stole the jelly from my donut. Well, took hours to get everything set up only to find out I had lost it all. Now what? Aha! I often say it is not the instrument, it is the player using it. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Ew. Even with the factory reset, this drum kit is 100% usable in any application such as blues, big band jazz, funk R&B, rock, punk, heavy metal, and industrial rock. And so many others. As I say, the proof is in the pudding. For more in-depth demos of all the stock drum kits in the TD-10, check out my playlist, 45 drum kits, 45 solo grooves, linked right here, where I play each stock drum kit in the order they came in the TD-10 module. I have spent countless hours locked away in my bedroom evolving my skills as a drummer, much like my TD-10 evolved with my creations of new sounds and samples. The Roland TD-10 V-Drums were absolutely essential to me for honing my craft as an artist, musician, and performer. I love this drum kit. To me, this is the best electronic drum kit ever because of its flagship innovation and mindfulness of what a true drummer really needs to be a musician, an artist, and an innovator in the music industry. Of course, we all have our favorites, and there are plenty of newer models. No matter if you use Alesis, Roland, Yamaha, DW, or Drumtech, if you are striving to become the best drummer ever, or just starting out and wanting to learn that new groove you saw on Drumeo, electronic drum kits are a great tool to becoming a well-rounded drummer, musician, creator, and even a better listener. I would love to hear which electronic drum kit you consider to be the best, or are your favorites to play in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my content, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget that bell icon for notifications on new content. Well, peeps, you've been the audience. I'm still Crispy Cruiser. Until next time, keep on drumming.